How do we have confidence in you that you won't just be for the big corporations, that you will be for the little men? But the record is such that one questions whether the court is capable in its present composition to give a worker a fair shot.
I hear stories from my grandparents when signs used to say no Irish need apply, right, or no Catholic need apply. I'm sure Senator Feinstein could speak about those of her religion. Now, President Trump promised a Muslim ban. He still has on his website to this day, he's called for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. And a Republican congressman recently said the best thing the president can do for his Muslim ban is to make sure he has Gorsuch on the Supreme Court before the appeals get to that point.
As I said yesterday, your nomination comes before us during an unprecedented time in our nation's history. In recent months, foundational elements of our democracy have been challenged and questioned and even undermined. And for that reason, I just can't look at your nomination in the comfort of a legal cocoon. And I believe we should evaluate your record and philosophy against the backdrop of the real world today.
Judge, would you agree that if an employer were to ask female job applicants about their family plans, but not male applicants, that would be evidence of sex discrimination prohibited by Title VII of the Civil Rights Act?
Senator, I'd agree with you. It's highly inappropriate.
You don't believe it's prohibited?
It is absurd to say this company is in its rights to fire him because he made the choice of possibly dying from freezing to death or causing other people to die possibly by driving an unsafe vehicle. That's absurd. Now, I had a career in identifying absurdity. And I know it when I see it. And it makes me, it makes me question your judgment.
Excuse me, Judge, but that's exactly why the question of your use of this term complicity is so interesting to me, is that it opens up a very broad, very attenuated, very remote connection between sincerely held religious beliefs by this devout family through a trust, through a corporation, a for-profit corporation, to impact the choices and life decisions of 13,000 people. It's a truly unprecedented decision.
I'm trying to figure out what they see in you that makes that $17 million delta worth their spending. Do you have any answer to that?
You'd have to ask them.
I can't because I don't know who they are. It's just a front group.
When the President of the United States attacks the court, attacking you, because when he attacks your brethren, he attacks you, the bedrock of our democracy, you as a member of the 10th Circuit Court of Appeal, as a so-called judge. He undermines the bedrock of our democracy, which is respect for the courts. My guess is that if a litigant before your court, and the President of the United States was a litigant in that case, used that language, you might well entertain a motion for contempt of court.
We've sat here for close to 10 hours now, and you have not told us your understanding of cases already decided by the Supreme Court, except to say that they are law and precedent. You have not told us your view of cases currently before the court, and you will not tell us your view on issues that might someday be presented to the court. In fact, you have provided us less in the way of answers about how you would approach cases than previous nominees to the Supreme Court.